This video is brought to you by the Disc Golf Nerd Patreon support team. Go to patreon.com/discgolfnerd. My people, hello, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another unboxing/initial impressions video for a stack of discs from a new company, Lone Star Discs, out of Texas. They are, I guess, a couple years old now, a few years old now from what I understand, and they have sent me 5 of these Mad Cats in a variety of plastics to test and review, and I am very happy to do so. They actually reached out to me recently and yeah, just asked if I was interested in evaluating any of their molds, showing them off on the channel. As per usual, I was, and here we are. I actually decided to go with just one mold this particular time because I didn't want to take in a bunch of different molds that I would be kind of sitting on for a while, and I figured if they just want to send me multiples of this mold, I can get out there, test them back to back, and kind of more quickly get a feel for the discs, how they perform, and be able to bring that to the table, and then go from there. Maybe we'll try out some other plastic from them. I'm already intrigued in a couple of their other molds as well, so we'll see what happens in the future, but for damn sure, I'll be testing this whole stack of Mad Cats, and I'll be posting a full review once I get a chance to do so. I have thrown the glow on a couple times. I'll throw 1 or 2 clips of it flying in this video just for you to see, but I have not tested the rest of them yet. But I do have some different ones to show you, so let's take a look. It's funny, I actually have tested some Lone Star stuff before, and I have a Mad Cat somewhere in my collection, but it is like a grass green color that's just terrible to try to film, and I was afraid of losing it, so I ended up just kind of putting that one aside. But now I have this stack in these great colors. I will definitely be out testing these relatively soon, and happy to post a full review once I'm done. Mad Cat. This one has a little bit of stamp dropout, but that could always happen. Lone Star Discs 9502 are the flight numbers. They really don't, make you work to see the flight numbers. They are really prominent and maybe a little big for my taste. I would like to see those maybe just shrank down a little bit. But, you do want to make sure with a new company that people know they have those flight numbers that you can reference and know that it's a PDJ approved disc. So anybody who's not sure, it does make sense to have that info on there nice and prominent. So it's no big deal. Alpha is the plastic on this one, and it is 171 grams. And let's take a look at the rim profile on this guy. We're going to zoom it in because I can do that. It's my show. I'm allowed. And there you go. So it's got 9-speed rim width to it. It's got a little bit of a flattened edge on that outside there, as you can see on the underside of the rim. Hopefully you can see. And this one is pretty flat. Quite flat on this one, and the Alpha plastic, premium plastic, but it is more firm, rigid, not quite as much give, not quite as much grip as the Bravo plastic, which is this one. I really like the yellow and purple vibes we got going on here, almost kind of like Lakers colors. Bravo plastic, and take a look at the rim profile on this one again, just so you get an idea. And this one is a little bit flatter even, or similar in terms of the dome, as to there's not much of it, and you can see more give, more flexibility, more give under the thumb with the Bravo blend, and I like it much better just personally for sure. This one is also a Bravo, and this one's beautiful. This is probably my favorite one overall so far out of the stack, other than the glow, which we'll get to in just a second. 170 BMC, so Bravo Mad Cat, got the sticker on there. This one, yeah, see, has that more flexibility to it than this one, which is another Alpha. Still has some give, like it's not completely firm and rigid, but it's pretty definitely noticeable for sure. And this one has a pretty noticeable pop top on it as well, so that's cool. You can see that the mold will vary if you like one or the other, if you want more dome or not. You can definitely find them in some variations, so that's never really that bad of a thing, and it's always super normal for discs to have some fluctuation in there, but this one definitely has pretty noticeable pop top to it. Still feels real nice though, and I'm interested to see what that does. Probably end up being slightly less stable, maybe have a little more float to it, catch a little more air. And this is the only one I've thrown so far, and this is the glow. This one's awesome. This is the gummiest one by far. Like you can see, it's got quite a bit of flexibility to it, which I love, and the edges on this one are really clean and smooth. Glow Mad Cat 174. This is the only one I've thrown. Like I said, I'll put a couple of clips of me tossing it. flies pretty true to the number, nice and to the numbers, nice and stable. Definitely holds the line, and has some fade at the end of the flight, but still gets out there pretty good. Kind of in the similar vein to my culverins. So that's kind of what I'll be basing it off of during testing. Are the Opto and Goldline culverins I've been throwing the last couple years, similar speed, and yeah, it should be a good baseline kind of to go off of. But the glow feels awesome. It's not super grippy, like your fingers don't really dig in to it, but it's so nice and gummy that I can really feel like I got a great grab on it, and I think it'll start to feel better over time. And these things glow like crazy. I'm gonna actually, I don't have a UV flashlight here. I will secure one of those before the full review so you can see how good this glow works. But what I'm going to do is hold it up to my filming light for just a couple seconds, and then I'll click off the light and we'll see if we can see it glowing. But yeah, I was really impressed with the way this thing glows, even with just a regular flashlight on it, or just coming back in from the course. Like, I got back into my garage and it was just glowing away in my bag. Pretty cool. So yeah, let's give it another 10 seconds or so, and that's probably fine. Let's see if we can see that at all. Oh yeah, so I'll give you an idea. That was sitting in front of my filming light. There's ambient light still in this room. I have a light on overhead, so that's going to give you an idea of just how bright that is. Look at that. That's pretty intense. So yeah, I'm really impressed with the glow on this thing, and I wonder if you can even see it glowing with the light still on. That's trippy. Let's do that again. That was kind of fun. Wow, yeah, pretty cool. So yeah, extremely nice glow plastic that I'm excited to test more of. Hopefully I can maybe try out some more molds on the glow as well. They've got some drivers, some other high-speed drivers. They have like an 11-speed driver. They've got the penny putter, the MIDI mid-range. They've got a bunch of different molds, so go check them out. You can find the link in the description below if you're interested in checking out Lone Star Discs. Thank you to them for sending me this stack of beautiful, fresh plastic to test and review here on the channel. I always love to do that. Happy to show off a new company, as always, as I've probably tested more different companies than probably just about anybody out there. And yeah, happy to add another one to the inventory. So thanks very much for watching. Thanks to the Disc Golf Nerd Patreon support team. You guys are amazing. I love you all. I'll talk to you very soon. Cheers. Still glowing.